So great news coming to those that wanted to buy a PS Vita and were upset, and rightfully so, about the overpriced SD cards or memory cards or whatever, the little chips that save your data for the PS Vita, because Sony has listened and they are dropping their prices. They had them at ridiculously high prices, and the fans, you know, got together and they complained, and Sony's like, you know, it's better to drop the prices even before the system launches, because the fans have already done a huge outcry and we are going to listen to our fans. So I am so happy with Sony. They brought down the prices from the 32 gigabyte, which was a whopping $120 originally, down to $100. The 16 gigabyte was $70, now down to $60. The 8 gigabyte was at $45, now down to $30, and the 4 gigabyte was at $30, now down to $20. So much more reasonable prices. They're still not the optimal prices that a lot of us would like to pay for and that we think that they should be priced at. But it's kind of like Sony went to one extreme, we wanted the low price, and they kind of met us in the middle, which is reasonable. And they did it before it even launched, because they were like, you know, this would probably be a good idea to avert this kind of disaster, because if a bunch of people don't buy the system, don't buy the cards, we're going to be screwed in that way, and then we're going to have to price drop them, and then everyone that bought them at the original price are going to be quite upset, kind of like the whole 3DS fiasco. And they decided to try to avert that, and it's reasonable prices, much more than before. It's still a little bit too high, $100 for the 32 gigabyte at this time and age. Like, it'll be 2012 when that comes out, and 32 gigabytes, I don't know. For an SD, like a USB, you can get at such a low price. Same thing with a regular SD card. $80 would be better, maybe even $70, or at least $80. I think would be much more acceptable. But $100 is better than $120. And yeah, so what's interesting though is that Sony actually listened, and it's kind of like with Xenoblades. You know, a lot of fans wanted this to happen. Xenoblades coming to North America, they wanted the price drop for the cards, and it happened. You know, companies are starting to kind of listen, and this is really good, because if we continue showing support or showing, you know, that we're upset with a certain product, the companies might actually listen to us, and that's a huge thing. It's kind of like we're breaking some wall here, and we can actually get to the companies and tell them, this is what we want, this is what we like, this is how much we want to pay for it. If you give us this, we will buy your products, and we will buy them en masse. Like, we are going to buy everything that we need, that you're offering. We will buy everything that we say that we will, and you guys will make your money that way. So, awesome gaming news. It's not the best thing, but it's a step in the right direction. Once again, same thing with Xenoblades. Xenoblades, we got one of the 3 that we wanted, and possibly more down the road, and we got one price drop before the system even launches in North America. So it's a step in the right direction for all gamers. Stay tuned, and I'll be doing another few videos in the next few days before 2011 is complete. One of them, my gaming update, another video games rant, which I just keep postponing, and another video that I think, and possibly a Skyrim impressions, and another video as well. I'm busy during the next few days. Okay, goodbye everyone.